Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you guys doing? How's your quarantine life going on? Today in this video we're going to talk about iPad Pro 10.5, which was released back in 2017. We'll talk about how this iPad is still relevant in 2020. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Though the design of iPad Pro 10.5 is pretty much outdated with large bezels on the top and the bottom, there are still many things that are good enough for everyone, pretty much everyone out there. So we'll discuss 5 reasons why iPad Pro 10.5 is still relevant and still good enough for everyone out there. So the first thing that we are going to talk about is the performance. iPad Pro 10.5 uses A10X Fusion chip paired with 4 gigs of RAM and 64 to 56 or 512 gigs of internal storage. It's currently running iPad OS 13.5.1, which is the latest version of the iPad OS. So I don't think anybody else is going to have any problem with the performance. I've been doing casual gaming. I've been playing games like PUBG Mobile, FIFA, PACE and other games, and I've never had issues. I've been doing web browsing. I've used Google Chrome and Safari with multiple tabs open on them, and yet I haven't had any issues. So I think the performance is still snappy. I use iPhone 11 right now and I've never had any issues with the performance compared to my iPhone 11. The second thing that's really great on this iPad Pro is the quality of the screen. The resolution of the screen is 1668 by 2224 with an aspect ratio of 4:3. It is a scratch resistant true tone 120Hz display. So the refresh rate, the output refresh rate is 120Hz. So it really enhances the experience while you're watching high refresh rate content. Like when you do high refresh rate gaming, when you watch high refresh rate videos, the quality is really amazing and you can feel it, you can see it as it is being displayed on the screen. I've been using this iPad as my main device for media consumption. I've been watching Netflix videos, I've been watching YouTube videos. It's really great. The quality of the screen is really great and it's on par, if not better, than one of the best tablets out there in the market. The third thing that is really great on this iPad is the quality of the speaker, the quality of the sound that comes out of it. It has 4 stereo speakers, 2 on each side, and it really enhances its experience when you're watching videos or listening to music, and it's really great. There's one thing, when you're watching content or when you're watching videos in portrait mode, then it feels like both of the speakers from top and the bottom are firing. But when you're watching content in landscape mode, then it feels like the sound is actually coming from the screen itself. If you have an iPad Pro 10.5, then you can test it out. It really is very immersive. Another thing that's great on this iPad is the quality of the camera. Apple devices are known for having better cameras than most of the smartphones available out there, and this is no exception. The cameras that are being used in this iPad is the cameras from the iPhone 7, I believe. So the quality is still relevant in 2020. You still can do 4K video and 1080p 120 fps video from the rear facing camera. The front facing camera is also capable of doing 1080p video. It's really decent enough for casual photography, videography and scanning of documents. So yeah, the cameras are still good enough for use for most of the people in 2020. The final thing and my favorite thing on this iPad is the battery life that I get out of this iPad. It has a massive 8134 mAh battery, and Apple quotes a 10-hour battery life on this iPad. I have to tell you guys, when I watch Netflix content on Wi-Fi on a low brightness, I have been getting more than 12 hours of uses on this iPad, which is really great. This is the most lasting device that I own. My computer doesn't last more than a couple of hours. My iPhone doesn't last more than a few hours, like 3 to 4 hours. My Apple AirPods Pro doesn't last more than 4 hours. I have to charge my AirPods Pro when I'm watching Netflix content twice, and I don't even have to charge my iPad Pro, and I still can do consumption of media throughout the day without having to plug it in, and it's really great. And even after using it for a year now, I haven't seen any degradation of batteries on my side, and it's really robust. So that's basically it, guys. So guys, if you don't need the latest and greatest, if you don't need the latest specs, if you don't need the latest design that the latest iPad Pros have, and if you don't want to use the latest Magic Keyboard on the latest iPad Pro, then I think this iPad Pro 10.5 2017 model is still relevant and still good enough for most of the people out there that are looking to invest in any tablets. And if you still want to do note takings, taking notes, photo editings, casual video editing, you can just get a third-party keyboard. You can use the Apple Pencil 1st Gen and you are good to go. So that's basically it for today. I will catch you guys later. Bye.